everyone, a very good morning to all my students over here who is watching my video. I welcome you all at Vista's Learning. At Vista's Learning, we provide quality education, and that quality education should be given to one and all students. We wanted to convey about the chapters, explanation of the chapter, explanation of the poem, explanation of the numerical parts in the maths. You've also seen our previous videos about math, social science, English, everything. And you have shown us lots of love. And with that love, we have been encouraged because of you all. And so we have come up with a special class. There will be a lots of special classes coming soon. And we at Vista's Learning believe in quality education. Now with that flow, we will start our today's class. We have already seen that in the previous chapter, we have deal with chapter 3, which is lesson 3, Bhakti Cult and Sufi Heritage. I know you have seen about Bhakti Cult and Sufi Heritage, and we have come up with the new name, which is Goda Devi, Akka Mahadevi and Purandara Dasa. How they wanted to change this society with the help of their poem, their thought, their knowledge, their thinking. Everything they wanted to put in their poem, they brought up and they keep on singing, and how they have changed others' life itself. Believing in bhakti, God has also supported them in different ways. Same, we will start our today's class with more new poets who has changed this society by singing those poems from their heart. Let's see. First, we will come to know about Kanaka Dasa. Kanaka Dasa, he was also a great poet, and he was also a bhakt of Lord Vishnu, or you can say Lord Krishna. Then, second, we will study about Shishunar Sarifa. He was also a great poet. What thing changed in his life, we'll see. Third is Kabir Dasa. He was also a great poet, isn't it? We have learned his poem. We have also seen how they wanted to change this society from their poem itself. Let's see in details. He is Kanaka Dasa, a great poet in his era. And we will see what was his journey, how was his journey. Kanaka Dasa birth and early days. How was his birth and early days? Where did he took birth and how was his early days? Kanaka Dasa, 1508. His era was 1508 till 1606 CE. And he was a famous Kritanakaras of Dasa's literature. What do you mean by Kritanakaras? Who represent Kritans in front of God. You have heard about Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So these type of Kritans, he used to sing, he used to deliver, he used to write. All these things were really very important for him and for us itself. Let's see more about him. He was born about 1508 CE at Vada village of Bankapura, Taluka in Haveri district. Now we know where did he took birth. He took birth at a village which is Vada village, where it is at Bankapura, Taluka, which is in Haveri district. Okay, clear? Timappa was his original name. Now we come to know about that his name was Timappa. When he took birth, he got his name, which was Timappa. And then it has changed to Kanaka Kindi, Kanakana Das. And all these names are our favorite, which we give. And that is the very important thing to see how he got his name. Let's see. He was a warrior and also a poet. Being a warrior, he was also a poet. He was also having parents, which were Veerappa and Bachama. Bachama and Veerappa were his parents. He headed a group of over 78 villages. He headed a group means he has roamed around 78 villages all with himself, singing songs, singing kirtans, everything. Kanaka achievement. He just said that he has found a pot full of gold and he came to be known as Kanaka. He renounced worldly things and became a disciple of Vayasara. Now we see how he got that name, Kanaka. Because he got a pot full of gold. And after getting that pot full of gold, his name got changed. Everyone started calling him Kanaka. And he has got into the Sharan of Vayasarya. Vayasarya was his guru. And he was a disciple of Vayasarya, a true student. And Vayasarya was his true guru. We've also seen that Purandara Dasa was having a guru. Who was he? Vayasarya only. And we also see that Kanaka Dasa is also having a guru, which is Vayasarya. Isn't it? Later he came to be known as Kanaka Dasa. He has composed many kirtanas with the pen name called Adikeshava. Adikeshava was his personal god. We also see that he was having a pen and his pen name was Adikeshava. Adikeshava was his personal god also. And because of this, he used to write lots of poems with his own pen. He criticized the superstitions of the society in his song and preached that the simple path of attending moksha in them. He has seen that lots of superstitious practices goes in the society to attain moksha. Those superstitious practices were totally wrong. To attending moksha, there is only one way in the Sharan of God. No superstitious practices should be done. He has criticized those superstitious practices in his poem itself. And he has also criticized caste system in his song. The great crime of that era was caste system, and through his poem he has criticized those caste system. That why we should criticize those why we should bring up this caste system in the society. He has criticized those caste system in his poem. Kana Kindi. He has got a name, another name. By itself, isn't it? Kanakana Kindi, why did he got this name? Let's see. The priest of Udupi temple stopped Kanaka from entering the temple. It is said that Lord Krishna, pleased by his devotion, turned his face towards west for Kanaka. This was the name of Kanakana Kindi. Then he got a name, Kanakana Kindi. I hope you have understood this story, but still I'll explain it to you. He wanted to visit Udupi temple. I know Udupi is a very famous place, so he also wanted to visit that temple where Lord Krishna, जहाँ पे Lord Krishna का वास है. Being a great devotee of Lord Krishna, he wanted to visit that temple. But the priest over there stopped him. He said that you can't enter this temple. Later, what happened? Lord Krishna turned his face towards west side. After turning his face towards west side, he could see Lord Krishna. Who? Kanakadasa could see Lord Krishna. As he was a great devotion, he showed a great devotion. With that great devotion, Lord Krishna also showed his face. This is what a bhakta does, isn't it? Kanakadasa wrote Hari Bhakti Sara. With this, he has also mentioned lots of poems, and these are his epic poems, okay, his famous poems which he has brought in the book, in the form of book. All these thoughts were transformed in the book itself. Haribhakti Sar is one of his famous book which he wrote by himself. Now we will read about Shishunal Sarifa. Who is Shishunal Sarifa? We see him that he is Shishunal Sarifa. Now we'll see more about him, that how he has changed our society. Shishunal birth and early days. We will also see about Shishunal birth and early days. Shishunal Sarifa is the first Kannada Muslim mystic poet. Okay? He is known as Kabira of Karnataka. Kabir Das is from North India. We also see Shishunal Sarifa from South India, and he is known as Kabira of Karnataka. He was born in 1819 CE, which we say 1819 CE at Shishunala. His place was also Shishunala, and he took birth where? Shishunala. And his name was also Shishunal Sarifa. His parents were both father and mother. Names are mentioned over here, which is Imam Sahib and mother Hajjamma. Hajjamma was his mother and his father was Imam Sahib. Clear? I don't have to explain this all in the details. Okay, let's move to the next one. Quickly jump. Shishunal Sarifa achievements. What were his achievements? Let's see this also. He studied both Hindu and Islamic religion in his childhood. Later, he passed his Mulki exam and served as a teacher for some time. We are also a teacher and we are also serving as a teacher at Vista's Learning. And so as we see that he studied both Hindu and Muslim Islamic region, which we say from his childhood he studied both the things. And later he has passed his Mulki exam. After passing his Mulki exam, he started teaching as a teacher. He took Diksha from Govinda Bhatta and wrote many Tattva Padas. He wrote many Tattva Padas by taking Diksha from Govinda Bhatta. Okay? See, these points are not to be explained in details. You have to understand it by yourself because you are in class 7 and the basic details I am explaining you according to the book itself. In this poem, one can find Rivayat, which is Muharram words. Among those songs, Kalaga Pada, Dharmika Nitipada were his songs. These were his famous songs, which you can see on the screen itself. What were his famous songs? Kalaga Pada, Dharmika Pada, Alvi Pada, and Salva Java Pada are his famous songs. All are in a Padas form because he used to write in Padas form, and those were in the stanzas wise. So those were the poems he used to write, and these are the books which we can see lots of poems are written in them. We can see his grave in Shishunala, where he took birth. We can find his grave also over there. He died at that place and he has born also in that place. He tried to spread humanity beyond the barriers of caste and religion. He tried to spread humanity where? Beyond all the society. He wanted to spread that Hindu and Muslim are no different. There are no difference between Hindu and Muslim. Touch the skin of Hindu as well as touch the skin of Muslim. You will not find any changes in them, isn't it? So same thing he wanted to convey in his poem. But what he wanted to convey? That there is no difference between Hindu and Muslim. Now we will learn about Sant Kabir Das. We have seen about Kanaka Kindi, or you can say Kanaka Dasa. Now we will see about, we have also seen about Shishunal Sarifa. Now we will see about whom? Sant Kabir Dasa. We also know that Shishunal Sarifa was known as Kabir of Karnataka. Bhakti Heritage of North India. We have completed Bhakti Heritage of South India. Now we will begin with Bhakti Heritage of North India. That is also very important. What thing changed in North India? Who are those persons who changed the society, who brought bhaktis in that society? One person can change the whole world. Even though one bhakta also can change the whole society. Bhakta Kabir Dasa birth and early days. We will see about Kabir Dasa birth and early days. Kabir Dasa era was from 1398 till 1518 CE. So his era was from 1398 till 1518 CE. We can see the things in the book itself. Kabir Dasa is the famous saint of Bhakti cult and he was the disciple of Ramananda. Disciple means Ramananda was his guru and he was his son as a student. Because those love, the foundation comes between a student and a guru are really very respectful and we should always respect our teacher. So we can see that being a great saint, all this knowledge he got it from Ramananda. We have also seen Vivekananda, Swaminanda, all these are great saints. He tried to bring harmony between Hindu and Muslim religion. See, all these great poets tried to bring harmony in where? Hindu and Muslim, between Hindu and Muslim, no clashes would be there. All the fights started between Hindu and Muslims would finish. There should be no difference between them. They have also tried their best. He tried to bring harmony between Hindu and Muslim religion. He was an adopted son of weaving Muslim couple Neeru and Neema of Varanasi. His parents' name was Neeru and Neema. Although he was an adopted child and his parents used to do a weaving work. Okay, a weaving work he used to do. He condemned caste system, luxurious life, and discrimination based on religion. He has seen lots of things going in the society. Person are greedy, person are really greedy of the money, what they get it from some wrong person itself. They've also seen the luxurious life, how they can spoil something. We have also seen discrimination, the caste, which can spoil the society itself. Caste system is the worst thing in the society. He didn't wanted this all things in the society, and because of these things affected his life. And then he started writing those poems. Now Kabir Das, a believer, he condemned caste system, luxurious life, and discrimination based on religion. Allah and Rama are the two names of one God, he said. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. We see Allah, Rama, Guru Nanak, everybody. And those all gods are only one. Sabka Malik Ek. Sai Baba used to say this, isn't it? Sabka Malik Ek. And that also, he also wanted to say. Who? Kabir Das. He described Hindu, Muslim as pots of same clay. That is the pot. We have come up from there only. Same skin color, same eyes, same nose, same body structure. Faces are not similar. If we would all look like same faces, how would you recognize one person? But being a human, we all come from a same place, from a same background, from same where we have taken birth. All things are same. Then why to discriminate between Hindu and Muslim? Kabir told that he is the son of Ram and Allah. According to him, it is not possible to see God by fasting, torturing the body, sacred pilgrims. We cannot see God by doing this. but we can see God by true devotion. It is only possible by sacred devotion. Devote yourself, whatever you feel good. It's not compulsory that always you have to devote yourself towards God. I say that devote yourself whatever you feel passionate about. But you should always keep in mind that God is one, and we should always pray God before starting anything. So the same thing he wanted to convey, and that thing was a sacred devotion towards God. We've seen Kanakana Kindi story, and that devotion what he showed to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna turned himself towards west. That devotion we bring from our heart itself. It comes, and that is what Kabir Dasa wanted to convey. Kabir told that he is the son of Ram and Allah. And although I have repeated this, so now you can understand that Ram and Allah all are same. We also see that they are our God. He taught us philosophy thoughts. Though those dohas, we can see two-line poems. It's a two-line poem, which is simple and easy to understand by a common man itself. And I have also not needed to explain these things. You can also understand by my speaking way, by my teaching way, and you all students are really great. His followers are called Kabir Panthis. Panthis, he used to write what? Panthis. And those Panthis you can read in your class 2, class 4, class 6 poems, Hindi poems. All the Panthis are written. All the Dohas are written. Dohas we can see according to the chapter wise. And here's also, there is a very beautiful line in his Doha where he has explained it, and I will explain it that part. Once a thread has been broken from one end, whether we will try to join it, it won't, because there is always a guard. So in the relationship, once that relationship broke, we cannot join it. Even though we join it, we will find a guard in between. Guard means knot. We'll find a knot in between. And that knot will always keep on torturing your life. So, try forgiving everything. Whoever person hurts you, whoever person tried to hurt you, just forgive them. If they come and say sorry, and if they don't come and say sorry, then also you forgive them. So this is what our great poet, our great santas, saints wanted to convey. And with this, I will end my today's class. I hope you have enjoyed this special class. If you have enjoyed this special class, what do you have to do? You have to bring that thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to Vista's Learning. Comment down below if you have any question related to this chapter or the previous chapter. And if you have not seen my previous classes, go and see it. You must enjoy those classes. Till then, I always repeat the same thing. Take care and bye. Keep loving God and keep loving your mother and father, because they are the faces of God.